Okay, everybody, mic check. Mic check 1, 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who y'all looking at. It's another episode of Club PIZZLE. I am, of course, your host, PIZZLE, Don P, Pod God, Uncle Don, all of these cool names that I made up for myself or that I came up with or that people came up with for me. I want to thank y'all for y'all continued support of me, this show, this platform, and this network, the Happy Hour Network. Yes, we are here. Hope everybody's week was cool. Hope everybody's weekend is gonna be pretty cool. What I think I'm gonna do this weekend, Rock the Block is up here. I live in Cleveland Heights for those of y'all who don't know. Rock the Block is here over the weekend, and I'm probably gonna pull up there on maybe Saturday. So if y'all see me, feel free to say hi. Don't forget Sunday, I will be at Truth Seafood 7 on 185th. This Sunday, August the 20th, for Battleground. I am performing and I am the resident judge. Shout out to Meech the Shredder. And the champ Envy Jazzo is going for her fourth championship win in that tournament. So please pop out. I'm headline performing. Yes, I am back on stage. Shout out to Mr. Shredder for getting me that back on stage. You know I'm hyped for it. As y'all can see, man, I'm wearing Browns gear, but I am really not talking football today. There's really nothing to discuss outside of uh the ACC is going to be intact for now. So that means Florida State, Clemson, North Carolina, Miami, all of those teams won't be scattered throughout the Big 10, the Big 12, and the SEC going forward. I do believe, though, I do believe that those teams are going to stick around, and it's going to end up being four conferences: the ACC, the SEC, the Big 10, and the Big 12. The Pac 12 is going to dissolve into the Mountain West, and maybe that can give them some incentive to become one of the big major conferences. But we'll see how those presidents of those colleges are. But that's enough about that, man. Um, as y'all can see, I'm wearing my Browns gear. And this is pre-recorded, by the way. So if y'all are commenting live, my bad. Listen. Madden came out, and there's a Browns game on right now. And by the time y'all are listening to this, y'all should have the Browns game on mute and just watching me. You know, as I'm gonna be sitting there watching the game, and I'm probably gonna have my phone on mute. Or probably have my phone on, paying attention. So if y'all are in the comments, I will comment back on the replay stream. I'm just letting y'all know that, just so y'all are not talking to me live. Like, it's gonna be live, Facebook, YouTube, maybe Twitch. And remember, this thing goes live via Spotify at midnight every Thursday or every Friday morning, midnight, it drops. Full disclosure, we'll be back. I talked to Jocelyn this week. We will be getting back in it. We will be getting back at it real soon. With two adults, and two adults have things that they have to do. But as y'all, the Browns game is on. And plus, I wanted to pre-record this so I can go play Madden. Yes, I got the 10-hour early trial to play Madden, and it does drop tomorrow. Hopefully all of my friends, y'all have y'all gamer tags, and I give my gamer tag out. Inbox me or DM me y'all's gamer tags, and I'm cool to play Madden with anybody. Like, so far so good. I love the way the game flows. It's a whole lot smoother than a lot of these games. The blocking schemes are what they are. They fine to me. Y'all just don't know how to run the ball if y'all complaining about the blocking. Flat out. Um, let's get to it, man. The NBA schedule just dropped. Oh man, let's get a look at this NBA schedule. I had this whole elaborate thing planned out, and stuff didn't work out for me the way I wanted it to work out. So I have to sit here and use my phone looking like a doofball. There are a lot of key dates here. Where are my notes at? Let me look at my notes first before I get to it. Yeah, so the schedule is out. Let's get to these key dates. Opening night. Come on, don't do me like that, baby. Opening night is October the 24th. And it's a doubleheader that night. Let me get it together. Here we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking like a doof here right now. The Lakers, LeBron James and the new look Los Angeles Lakers get their season started, opening up against the defending champion Denver Nuggets. So we are going to get to see a ring ceremony, and that's dope. And I'm pretty sure that the TNT gang are going to be out there, and that's going to be pretty dope to see Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and the guys get their ring. But they're opening up against LeBron James, who is going to be in season number 21 of his very illustrious career, and it could be his final career. So wherever you are, make sure y'all go see LeBron. I'm going to try to make it my business. They are going to be in Cleveland Thanksgiving weekend, November the 25th. I'm going to try to get there. I mean, it might be the last time we see LeBron, live. I mean, it might be his last trip to Cleveland before he retires. Season number 21, maybe his last. Who knows? And the nightcap of that doubleheader on October the 24th, the Phoenix Suns, the new look Phoenix Suns, with KD and Brad Beal and Devin Booker, take on the new look Golden State Warriors, who add Chris Paul and got rid of Jordan Poole. The very next night, the ESPN opening night docket. Come on, baby. Hold on. Here we go. The opening night for ESPN. The New York Knicks host the Boston Celtics, and in his NBA debut, Victor Wembanyama takes on Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic in the Dallas Mavericks on October the 25th. That's going to be it's going to be fun to see. And I'm excited for old Victor Wembanyama, number one pick. On Thursday, another TNT doubleheader. The Philadelphia 76ers take on the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Phoenix Suns take on the Los Angeles Lakers. So they're not going to waste any time giving us KD versus LeBron, or the new look Phoenix Suns and the new look Los Angeles Lakers. And probably by that time, Christian Wood is probably going to be a Laker, y'all. So just be ready for all of that. The Friday doubleheader, the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics in a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Golden State Warriors take on the Sacramento Kings in a rematch of the first round of that first round 7-game series that they had. And on Saturday, October 28th, NBA TV gets in on the action. The New York Knicks take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Hopefully Zion Williamson is healthy and ready to play. And the Utah Jazz take on the Phoenix Suns. So there are some very interesting matchups opening week. And opening week is always fun. It's always interesting. You get to see these new teams, the new players on their new teams. It's always fun to see that. The Christmas Day slate, we got 5 games again this year. Noon, the Bucks travel to New York, to Madison Square Garden, to take on the Knicks. Greek, Christmas, the Garden, count me in. 2:30, the Golden State Warriors travel to take on the defending champion Denver Nuggets. So a battle of the last 2 NBA champions. That is the middle of the afternoon. By that time, y'all should be preparing y'all tables. Y'all food should almost be ready to be eaten. And y'all should be sitting down and eating while this game is on. 5 o'clock, the Boston Celtics versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Hey, schedule makers, I'm here for it. I am 100% here for the greatest rivalry in NBA history. The 2 historic franchises. Both teams have 17 titles, and they're hooking up on Christmas. You got Jason Tatum Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis against LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, and all of the new acquisitions that the Los Angeles Lakers put together, and that's going to be live out at Crypto. At 8 o'clock, by 5 o'clock, y'all are opening up gifts and y'all are sitting around and maybe y'all having a couple of drinks and y'all are glued to watch this Lakers and Celtics game. By 8 o'clock, y'all full from dessert. Excuse me. 8 o'clock, y'all full from dessert. The Philadelphia 76ers travel down to Miami. Ooh, Christmas in South Beach to take on the Miami Heat. And the nightcap when y'all should be in bed and y'all ain't ready to kill y'all kids. The Dallas Mavericks take on the Phoenix Suns. That's a pretty damn good Christmas Day slate. And I think usually Christmas is around that time where everybody really gets invested into basketball because football season is here. And I know once this schedule is announced, and it's one more basketball story that has yet to be resolved. It hasn't been resolved yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. I am going to talk about the other one. Y'all just give me a minute. But September through December, you get towards the end of the year, a lot of people's teams are out of it. So they're going to be watching and looking for basketball during the week. And I'm going to do what I did last year, and I'm going to fully be 100% in basketball, also while trying to be 100% in football. By the way, PIZZLE's picks are back this year. And I'm giving all of y'all an opportunity. I'm going to have a group. It's going to be on the ESPN Fantasy app. Anybody who wants in on PIZZLE's picks, I'm doing PIZZLE's picks for college football and pro football as well. Y'all are welcome to join one, or y'all are welcome to join both. It's all for fun. And you know what? Just to throw it in, if y'all beat me, y'all get $100. You win, you get $100. The person who wins the group wins. I'm gonna just do $100 for now. It might go up. It all depends. But by Christmas time, everybody should be, be ready to watch basketball. All the teams should be rounded into shape. Hopefully, there's no major injuries. Hopefully, everybody is healthy. Hopefully, Zion's healthy. Hopefully, AD stays healthy. Hopefully, LeBron is okay and not in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That's a team's name who I haven't called yet on any of these big day national television things. But Martin Luther King Day, you have the Rockets and the 76ers at 1 on NBA TV. And then it's 2 TNT games, the Spurs and the Hawks, the Warriors and the Grizzlies, and capping it off on NBA TV, the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going to get myself a board. I'm actually getting in the process about another laptop, so I ain't sitting here looking like a doof holding my goddamn phone. But it is what it is. And finally, there's a Rivals Week. From Monday, January 22nd, the day after my birthday, to Saturday, January the 27th. On Monday, you had the Spurs and the 76ers. That's not a rivalry, but okay. And neither is the Hawks and the Kings. Those aren't rivalries. On Tuesday, you had the Knicks and the Nets. You had the Battle of New York. And to cap it off, you have the Battle of LA. And those games will be on TNT. Wednesday, now these are rivalries. You have the Thunder and the Spurs. And you have the Suns versus the Mavericks again. And that's those are ESPN games. Thursday, you have on TNT, you have the Celtics and the Heat. And then you have the Kings and the Warriors. On Friday, you have the Mavericks and the Hawks. That's not a rivalry. And neither is the Blazers and the Spurs, unless you're going to be doing Victor versus Scoot again. And we saw that movie. And on Saturday, there's a triple header. Heat Knicks, Sixers Nuggets, and Warriors and Lakers Warriors. That's a TNT game right there. So those 4 important dates. There will be no games on Election Day again this year. I don't know whether to clap for that or what. I mean, do y'all care? I really don't, to be honest with you. There are two games, global games. There are two games. The Hawks and the Magic will play in Mexico City in January, I believe it is. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, take on the Brooklyn Nets in Paris. Key games, the NBA Finals rematch, they don't match up until February the 29th and March the 13th, the Nuggets and the Heat. The very first game between this year's number 1 and number 2 picks, Victor Wembanyama and Brandon Miller, is January the 12th. The first nationally televised game with the Thompson twins playing each other is January the 12th. And last year's number 1 and number 2 picks hook up for the first time. Paolo Banchero and Chet Holmgren on February the 13th. The in-season tournament is November the 3rd to December the 9th. That schedule just came out. Y'all can catch that. I will post those games on my Facebook page. All-Star Weekend is February 16th to 18th in Indianapolis, which is right down the road from me. And that's the NBA. I'm excited. Like, I'm always excited. Now all I need to know is when the G League is releasing their schedule, so I can be excited and know when I'm going to catch Imoni Bates, get busy, and I have to see when the Charge are actually picking their team, if the G League is doing it that same way again. I know they changed that you can have 3 two-way players instead of 2 from last year, and I think it needs to be more than that. And I understand why they don't have it, because you only have 15 on the roster and you can reserve these guys, but that's just how the NBA does their thing. Now, I spoke about one NBA story that hasn't been resolved yet. It's one left that is yet to be resolved, and that is, what are the Portland Trailblazers going to do with Damian Lillard? There hasn't been any talks as of late. It's been very quiet on that front as of late. And that's okay, because it's just August, and maybe September we hear something. And if we don't hear anything, that means Damian Lillard is going to be a Portland Trailblazer for the foreseeable future. Now, there's a story that is closed for now. The Philadelphia 76ers have shut down, or as they say, shut down their talks of trading James Harden. And James Harden went to China, stood in front of a bunch of Chinese kids and said, Daryl Morey is a liar, and I never want to play for this team again. It's like, whoa. Did he really just get up in front of a bunch of Chinese kids and do that? And the answer is yes. This Philadelphia 76ers franchise, listen, y'all, I am a huge fan of Joel Embiid, and I want Joel Embiid to succeed. I want Joel Embiid to get a championship. It's just not going to happen in Philadelphia. He has to go somewhere else. He is angry. I hear that he's wiped his Twitter or X or whatever the hell they call in that app now that Elon Musk owns. He wiped Philadelphia 76ers from his bio on his social media, on the socials. That franchise is a joke. Y'all stunk it up for how many years? And all y'all have to show for it is one MVP and a bunch of second round exits? I just look at the draft picks that they had, and that they let go who thrived. I look at a Michael Carter Williams who could have helped them. I look at a Drew Holiday who could have helped them. I look at a Mikal Bridges who really could have helped them. Then I look at the draft picks that they missed. Markelle Fultz, Nerlens Noel, Jahlil Okafor. They missed all of those. Can I count Ben Simmons in there? Possibly. Ben played well. Ben is probably, outside of Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons is probably the next best player that played with Joel Embiid. He is that other guy. Like, I wish they could have worked that out. I really wish they could have worked that out. And it hurts. It hurts my feelings that they couldn't work that. You signed Tobias Harris to this big money contract. You let Jimmy Butler walk. You know what Jimmy Butler has done since he's left Philadelphia? He's been to the NBA Finals twice. He lost, but he's been there twice. Tobias Harris is the most frustrating basketball player that I've ever watched. If I was a Philadelphia 76ers fan, I would be crazy. I would go crazy. Tobias Harris, 6'9", 225 pounds, maybe. That's irrelevant. But a 6'9" guy with that body, pause, and that skill set, and all we're asking you to be is a number 3 option. Or be available all the time. The man plays 30-something minutes a game, and a lot of times it don't seem like it. Like, is this dude in foul trouble? It's frustrating. So, you trade Ben Simmons, he has the yips. Let's call it that. Let's just say that. He has the yips. You trade him for James Harden. Daryl Morey. Bring in Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey has been wanting James Harden in Philly since he got there. He wanted him there since he got there. He left Houston, said, hey, James, I'll come get you. I don't know if he said that. I'm just speculating. Don't sue me. So they get mad at Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons passed up a layup on 5'11" Trae Young. Fine. You trade him, trade Seth Curry, bunch of draft picks. You get James Harden, and I think Andre Drummond was in that trade, I believe. Think so. You had Dwight Howard. They didn't do anything. James Harden comes there, and yes, he led the league in assists. And he just couldn't beat the Celtics. It looked bad, bro. It looked real bad. So Doc Rivers gets fired over that. James Harden has a 1 year option. Doesn't want to exercise his option. And according to him, Daryl Morey had no deal for him. So he said, you know what, Daryl? I don't want to be here. Screw you. I'm going to just opt into this $35 million that I have coming to me this year. Now trade me to the Clippers. Nothing. It's nothing. We haven't heard anything. James Harden was quiet for almost 2 months. And he gets up in front of them Chinese kids and says, Daryl Morey is a liar. And I never want to play for the Philadelphia 76ers ever again. Or I never want to play under Daryl Morey ever again. Maybe he sounded like that. Maybe he didn't. Oh, what a saga. All in all, the Philadelphia 76ers have failed Joel Embiid. Is Nick Nurse the guy that's going to do it? Hell no. You got a disgruntled James Harden who's probably not going to play and probably going to gain about 40 pounds. And he's not going to play. He's not even going to show up to camp. Tyrese Maxey, good player, just good player, middle tier. I'm not going to say he's mid. I'm just calling him he's in the middle tier. Hell of a basketball player. To love Tyrese Maxey. Every team should have a Tyrese Maxey, if you ask me. Tobias Harris, the biggest disappointment. Oh, you lost George Niang. George Niang plays in Cleveland now. PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's not there to score. You're losing about 20 points a game and a whole bunch of assists by letting that man go. Now, I know you're going to want a king's ransom from him. You're going to want like a Terrence Mann, or you're going to want a somebody for him. Trading him to the Portland Trailblazers, not an option. I don't want James Harden nowhere near Scoot Henderson. Screw you. Oklahoma City, absolutely not. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has this under control. I don't want you near Shai. I don't want you near Chet. I don't want you near Giddey. I don't want you near Poku. Sorry, not sorry. Is he the type of player that can deal with the culture with Pat Riley? James Harden and Jimmy Butler on the same team? What am I trading? Does Philly want Tyler Hero? Does Philly want Duncan Robinson? That actually don't sound bad, though. We're going to be honest. Robinson, Hero for Harden. The money matches. So, I don't know where James Harden could go. I really don't. I honestly do not know where James Harden can be traded to. It's tough. If you think about it. He wants to go home and play in LA. He wants to play for the Clippers. They just signed Russell Westbrook. They're not trading Paul George. They're not trading Kawhi Leonard. I have no idea. The saga continues with James Harden, but the book is closed. The Dame Lillard situation, I will talk about it when it happens. They're still saying Miami, but for what? Who knows? Before I get out of here, we short and sweet with these club pizzles until we get to football season, when I'm going to be doing Pizzles picks. The first Pizzles picks will be done September 7th. Yeah, September 7th before opening night, before Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs open up their defending their championship. We're going to do the first Pizzles picks. I'm not sure if I'm going to separate it from the actual club pizzle or what I'm going to do. I mean, I'll figure that out. I think I might separate them with the college picks and the pro picks. I might just do PIZZLE's picks and then an episode of Club PIZZLE. I might do PIZZLE's picks on Wednesdays and drop it like Thursday morning or something like that. Just content, y'all. Just be ready for that. Happy Madden Day. I know some of the early birds got it Tuesday. If you have a EA game subscription, you got a 10-hour trial, which I'm on now. I have played 2 games, and I did a couple of the mini camps. I started a superstar player on there, and I got drafted by the Giants. I should have forced my way to the Browns just because I'm that Cleveland with it. But so far, I'm enjoying the game. It's a lot smooth. It's really, really smooth. It's really fluid. The animations look great. The players look great. The stadiums look great. The uniforms look great. I know they don't have the Browns white helmet in there yet, but I know it's coming soon. I know it's on deck, so I'm patient with that. I can't wait to play the whiteout. Can't wait for that. Itching to play with that. I started my franchise with the Browns. I played the 2 preseason games. I'm just doing the preseason games just because, to get acclimated to the game. Again, if y'all want to play, my gamer tag, just send me y'all gamer tags. It's cross play this year, so no excuses for everybody. Xbox, PS4, don't matter. We can all get it in with a game of Madden. So that's that. With that said, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Do remember, August the 20th, I am at Truth Seafood 7 off of 185th. Come on now. I'm the resident judge at Battleground, and I'm also going to be the headline performer this week, for this Battleground. I'm excited. Let's just say that I am super excited. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you all enjoy your football. If y'all got some parlay picks and all of that good stuff, I hope you enjoy that. I hope y'all get to enjoy some time with y'all families. To everybody whose kids have gone back to school, I don't like y'all. My kids ain't went back to school yet, and doggone it, I can't wait for them to go back to school. That's that. Y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Peace, y'all.